So the examples I'm using are from B2B companies where a CSM is doing at least some of the onboarding. I have also fully automated this. So even if you're B2C, full automation, all of this will apply to you also. Sarah asked me to be dramatic when I'm done with the page, so. Yeah, there's going to be like 9 more of those, so get used to it. Here's the core of customer-centric onboarding, and if you remember only one thing from my talk, make sure it's this. Onboarding should focus on what makes your client successful. Now you're thinking, well, that's really basic, right? But most companies' onboarding is focused on how to use their product, and that is not the same thing as how to be successful. And the key word here is focus, because probably you have to include some amount of technical training on how to use your product, but your priority has to be how to make your client successful. So, for example, when I got hired at Tutor Me, we provided online tutoring for universities and school districts. And when I got there, they'd had one CSM who'd been trying to do everything all by herself for like a year and a half. I'm sure none of you can relate. It's an unheard of situation. So my first week there, I said, hey, what's the one thing, if you see a customer doing it, you know they're going to be successful with us? And she said, oh, that's easy. It's when they get the teachers to keep recommending us to the students. Not just like, oh, don't forget about Tutor Me, but saying, hey, here's a specific way that Tutor Me could help you with a problem you're having. And I said, great, that's all it takes? She said, that's all it takes. I said, great. Where do we teach them that in the onboarding? The answer was, we didn't. We might mention it in passing, but even then we wouldn't teach them how to do it. Now, I want you to think for a second about how crazy that is. There's only one thing our customers have to do to guarantee success, and we didn't even tell them what it was. But the thing is, this isn't just about Tutor Me. The same thing is true of every company I've ever worked for, every company I've ever consulted for, every company where somebody in the Elevate Slack or Mercer's Discord has said, hey, somebody take a look at my onboarding process. Every single one of them was throwing away the most critical part of their onboarding. Now here's the second piece of customer-centric onboarding. Get the customer to define what success looks like for them. Hopefully, some of you are doing this, but all of you need to be doing this. And this is how we got a 25% churn reduction in less than 6 months at Bambee HR. And it also lets you just about guarantee renewal, and it makes those renewal conversations so easy.